Well, the decision to revise interest rate caps might not affect the cost of loans in a significant way. Well, Commercial Bank of Africa Chief Executive Officer Jeremy Gunze says banks have sufficient measures in place to contain the cost of credit in the country. Well, I had an interview with him, and here's Mona. Well, many thanks for joining us, and we've been covering the CBA Economic Forum happening here in Westlands, and I'm now joined by the Chief Executive Officer of CBA Bank, and that is Jeremy Gunze, just to get some quick insights into this particular forum. Many thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Gina.
And just to pick it up from the main conversations happening here are coming just a few weeks after the budget. For the banking sector, perhaps what stood out for you?
Because for us, really, today was really creating a platform for our customers to engage with the policy providers in the government to just talk about tax and the impact of the tax to competitiveness, specifically of the manufacturing sector. We've been doing this. It's the second time we're doing this as a bank. This is our second economic forum. Last time we had the economic forum covering the whole issue around housing and provision of housing for the Kenyan people. So today we're really pleased to have had quite an interactive discussion on behalf of our customers around the whole issue of tax and the impact of tax to the manufacturing sector.
All right. And sitting through this particular forum, you get a sense of there's a great appetite among financial institutions to tap into the government policy, that is the Big Four agenda. And for CBA, what will be exciting for you as you move into this new financial year?
Well, we are really excited. First of all, the Big Four agenda for us enables us as a financial sector player to tap into being a provider of ability for our customers to tap in and drive their own growth agenda, taking advantage of what the government is trying to do, the incentives the government is trying to provide. So for us, really, creating this forum really helps us give our customers an opportunity to talk to the various government players. Today we had Kenya's Association of Manufacturers, we had Peter B. Watt from the Export Promotion Council, and we had a partner from Deloitte, really talking about really very pertinent issues that we were very excited to have housed on behalf of our customers. And the kind of questions that came through from our customers really speak to some of the things that are really of concern to the manufacturing sector. You hear questions around competitiveness, questions around cost of power, questions around ease of business, doing business in this country, questions around double taxation between national government and the counties. And certainly those are the things that we through provision of this platform, enable our customers to raise their concerns, and then hopefully through continued intervention, continued discussions, both at the government sector with the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, we will actually be able to provide solutions for our customers, ultimately the country as a whole.
All right. Yeah. And finally, Jeremy, I just want to get your parting shot. We did see the Kenya Bankers Association recently putting out a circular on withdrawals in the banks, indicating that 10 million shillings and above, you will have to have prior notice to the bank. And where is this headed to, if you're to just deconstruct it for us?
I think the whole point around just the KBA notification is really to recognize that the whole concern around money laundering and you know the whole concern around cash and the use of cash and fraudulent use of cash has been a big concern for the industry. I mean, it comes on the back of the recent issues around the NYS scandal, and as an industry, what we felt is we needed to ensure that we play our role in terms of being responsible. Do we have the ability today in terms of systems to provide effective transmission of value between either companies or individuals using the channels that are available today? Absolutely. With those channels, you also bring in ability to track where this money is coming from. It also helps the industry from an ability to know your customer better, because it is our responsibility, and there is a law that requires of us to ensure we are in control of that.
Might this, sorry to interject,
yes.
might this see a rise in home-based vaults for the wealthy rich?
I really don't think so. I think it's an interesting view, but I think it is just bringing more of the transactions into the formal sector, and I think ultimately it is better for the economy. It is better to track transactions of this nature. It also begins to tighten concerns around corruption, concerns about fraud, and I think it is, from a bigger point of view, good for this economy, even in my opinion.
Quite a smart answer there. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Well, Jeremy Gunze there, speaking to us on just the economic forum. Quite optimistic that the economy is on a good trajectory, and that's where we leave it at for now.